Hi everybody and welcome back to Yarn Side Chats. I'm your host Sarah Wilson and today I'm going to be telling you about some of the samples that I picked up at TNNA. I'm going to be talking about my yarn samples in this great giant bag of yarn here, and I'm also going to be showing you some of the book samples that I was able to get, including Anzula's new book. So we're going to be having a look at that a little bit later on. I'm going to start with the yarn because that is just going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so at TNNA, and maybe I should tell you what TNNA is. TNNA stands for the National Needle Arts Association, and it takes place, there's a trade show twice a year that TNNA hosts. There's one in January for the spring and summer yarns and new things coming out for spring and summer. And then there's one in June that is covers all the fall and winter things. So that is the one that I just came back from. The one in June, and it's held in Columbus, Ohio. And it's just a great big trade show and chance to meet a bunch of retailers and wholesalers and designers and see what's coming out for the new season. And it's a lot of fun. So that is what I came back from. And I have goodies because I talked to a bunch of yarnies and they generously provided me with some samples of yarn to design with. So I want to share with you what those are. Okay, so one of the booths that I stopped at was Anzula. It's called Anzula Luxury Fibers. It's owned by Sabrina Famelos. You can find her on Twitter at, her handle is Anzula. It's A-N-Z-U-L-A. She was also my roommate this year, and we just had a ton of fun. So I stopped by her booth, and she gave me a lot of samples. So first up we have what's called Breeze. It's a lace weight yarn. It is silk and linen. It's 65% silk and 35% linen. So it is really soft. It knits up with a beautiful drape. She had a sample in the booth, and it was just so soft and wonderful. It doesn't feel crunchy at all the way that linen does sometimes in the skein. I'm really excited to knit with that, and we do have, we are scheming something in particular for that and for this. This is called Milky Way. It is 80% milk protein and 20% superwash merino. And I'm going to try to give you like a nice close-up of what that yarn looks like. All of these are their new colors as well. I don't think that they name their colors. If they do, these don't have names yet. They're brand new. So it's just a nice, beautiful poppy pink. Oh, this is called Petunia. Okay, they have named them. Sorry about that. Okay, and this comes in 500 yard skeins. So those two, we have a specific idea in mind for those. It's going to be a dress, and it's going to be really, really fabulous. So you're going to want to keep your eye out on that for sure. Alright, so new for Anzula this year, they have several different weights of alpaca. This is called Kern. These are both 100% alpaca. This is, I believe, the lighter of the two, and then the lighter weight of the two, and then this is called Mariposa, and that's kind of the heavier of the two. These are both 2-ply, and they're really tightly spun. So when you feel them, they feel amazing, just like alpaca always does, but you're not getting like that halo coming off of it. It's not going to be super fuzzy like some alpacas are. So I'm actually really excited about these, and we have, we're scheming out something specific for these too. I'm going to be doing a sweater to submit to knitty.com for the winter issue. So, you know, wish me luck on that, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, so I think that was all the samples that I had from Anzula this year, but yeah, 4 skeins of yarn, that was really generous. So thank you, Sabrina, and it was a pleasure rooming with you too. Oh, and from the swag bag yesterday from the designer dinner, I totally forgot to show you guys this, but we also got a lovely skein of Malabrigo soft yarn. So how awesome is that? And I even love the color. It's called Solis. So I am really excited about that. I'm a huge Malabrigo soft yarn fan. Also new up for fall is Soulmate from Lorna's Laces. This is actually going to be really, really super cool because, you know what, it's merino, nylon, and 30% Outlast, which is a trademarked name, and that is the same stuff that NASA uses to make the spacesuits out of. And you know what it does is it's going to regulate your body temperature. So if you are hot, it's going to cool you down, and if you are cold, it's going to warm you back up. So this is going to be great for socks, for mittens. I think it'd be really cute for a tank top to wear to the gym so you don't get all sweaty, because that merino is going to soak up your sweat and then cool you down while you're at the gym. So I have a beautiful skein of that. Thank you to the wonderful ladies at Lorna's Laces for that. I'm really excited about that. Okay, so the next booth that I stopped at was called Alisha Goes Around. I'd actually never heard of Alisha Goes Around before, so I was really glad she was exhibiting at TNNA. So, and she gave me, like, seriously, this bag is still really full. All the rest of the stuff in here was from Alisha, because she was a doll and just basically said, take whatever you want. So, I did, and I'm really excited about it. So, first up we have, I want to get the names right. Okay, all of her names have to do with animals, because that's kind of like her thing. And she had these amazing knitted animals in her booth. Like, she had a peacock and a bear, and she's already scheming stuff for next year. So that's really exciting. This one is called Romp of Otter Fingering, and it is 100% superwash BFL. And it's a 2-ply, and there are 430 yards to this skein. You can see this is a really nice, tight spun BFL. Again, it's not hairy at all. It feels a little bit stiff in the skein, but I think it's going to wash up and be really soft and bloom out. That's what I'm expecting from the BFL. This colorway is called Egypt, and you can see, I want you to see her adorable little skein. She's got like a girl petting a peacock, and some of the skeins are different, have different animals interacting with the girl, and I just think that's really cute. And the labels read really clever. On one of her silk blend yarns, she had a little note on the label about how to wind it so you don't get yarn barf, and I thought that was great. She just put that right on the skein. Not really sure what the BFL is going to be yet. It might be mittens, or it might be a pair of socks. It could become a shawlette. I'm not really sure. I don't have specific plans for that skein yet. Okay, next up we've got, this one is called A Panoply of Peacocks. This is also fingering yarn. Isn't that color just like the most amazing color you've ever seen? Her colors reminded me a lot of wool mice, as far as how the dye is taken, and just the intensity of the dye is really a lot like wool mice. She has very intense, deep colors. This color is called Diadem, and this yarn is made up of 80% fine superwash merino wool, 10% cashmere, and 10% nylon. And there are 360 yards in this 115 gram skein. This, I think, is going to be mittens, because I want to feel it, and I also want to see this color. So we're going to see what we can work up with that. And I think it needs to have like something like a flame motif on it. That's what I'm thinking for this one. Okay, and then I'm so excited about this. I have an entire sweater's worth of this gorgeous gray purpley color. This is her, yeah, seriously, a whole sweater's worth. Okay, this is her worsted weight yarn, which is called Stable of Horses Worsted. And that's that gorgeous blue, gray purple color. And this color is called Omen. And this is 100% fine superwash merino wool. You get 200 yards per 100 gram skein. And I am going to be making a sweater out of this. I am already scheming for that. And you know what? I'm going to self-publish this sweater. So for the first time, I'm going to be able to share with you the whole design process, from my original sketch through making it and seeing what little changes crop up along the way as I make the sweater, and then the finished garment. So stick around for sure, because you're going to want to see all that, I hope. Maybe not, but I hope you will. Okay, so that's it for yarn. I have like 15 skeins of yarn that people just gave me, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, so I was able to attend some book signings, and I did get Isolde's new book. She only had 50 copies to give away, so I was really excited about that. Okay, I guess we'll show you that one first. Oh, and I have some cute pictures of me and Isolde in her photo booth because, of course, she brought the photo booth, as she always does. And you guys have probably seen her mannequin heads. So it was my idea to grab as many mannequin heads as we could and cram in the photo booth. So it was like us and the mannequin heads. I think we had like 10 mannequin heads in there with us. We had a bunch. So Isolde wins for not only best booth, but also most willing to take ridiculously silly pictures in the photo booth. Alright, so this is Isolde's new book. I'm not going to spend too much time on it because I have a 15-minute video limit and we're already at 10. So we're just going to, we're going to flip through and you can just see, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this in front of the camera. Okay. So there are tons of gorgeous photos. There are tons of tips on how to upsize, on how to make sure that your garment fits your body. Everything is sized through, I think, like 3X, so a huge size range of all of these patterns. There are 7 patterns in the book. I believe they are all new for this book. There are so many adorable hand-drawn sketches. There are it's really amazing, and I think from about, I would say like a good third of the book is probably talking about how to customize the sweater to fit your body, and tons of tips, tons of great stuff in here, and it's really gorgeous to look at, so I'm excited about this. Okay, next up, I was able to attend Stacey Track's book signing for Cuddly Crochet, and I didn't realize this about Stacey's crochet, but these are all full-size amigurumis. These are not little small ones. These are like stuffed animal size amigurumis. So she has tons of cute patterns in here for stuffies. And Stacey was just a lot of fun. We've been friends online for a while, and I got to meet her in person, and she's really fun and very talented. I got to have dinner with her, so that's a really cute book. Her second book is coming out this fall, so if you crochet and you like to do animals for baby showers and things, you should definitely check that out because it's really cute. Okay, next up, I stopped by the Interweave booth like just at the right time and got Laura Bryant's DVD on her color theory class, and she signed it for me. I haven't watched it yet, but I have friends that have taken this class from her at Stitches and they loved it, so I'm really excited to have it on DVD. You can buy this online at the Interweave store, which I guess is interweave.com, and then just find the store and you can buy this. So Laura Bryant is clearly a genius when it comes to color, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, last up we have the Mochi Mochi Land book. Okay, I'm such a huge fan of Anna's. This book is mind-blowing. Okay, and I have to show you my favorite picture before we go. That these are knitted amigurumis, and they're all very small. They're really, really tiny. There's everything from, there's a bride and groom right there, to there's tiny ears of corn, there's a tiny computer, there's a tiny little record player guy, which it's all just really clever and hilarious. My favorite one in the whole book is right here. It's the tiny eggs on toast, and I want to show you the picture because it's really cute. Teeny tiny eggs on toast. How adorable is that? So adorable. You guys, you need this book for real. And if you haven't started watching yet, you need to go read Anna's blog, which is mochimochiland.com. Alright, that's it for this time. I gotta wrap it up. I am so glad that you came back to watch my recap of TNNA and all the goodies that I got. I hope that you will join me next time as I talk about all of the fabulous knitters and people that I met. So please come back and join us. Mwah! See you next time. Bye.